Hello everyone, it's Vinny. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Thank you to everyone who's been liking, subscribing and everything like that so far. It's been really great. A lot of my viewership is coming from people who are not subscribed, and my question is, I guess, why do you want to hurt me? In all seriousness though, it's been really great. Thank you for everyone who's been engaging and commenting on the videos, liking the videos, subscribing. I'm having a lot of fun bringing these out for you guys, and I will continue to do so until further notice. But really though, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, because it's just rude. So today's video we're going to be covering learning something new for this year. And so for this one I'm not really going to cover anything like learning methodologies or anything like that, because there are a lot of videos about that you could go and find, and I might do one in the future anyway. That's not really part of what the original video that I put out, that this is part of a series for. It's not really what we were trying to achieve with that video. Today's video I'm actually going to bring you 5 main benefits of learning, as well as a tip for learning something new. So the first main benefit of learning is that literally you get brain gains. Like, that's a thing. There is a thing called white matter in your brain, and it's called myelin. If I pronounce that correctly, probably not a doctor. Go and find a doctor if that's a problem. No, please don't. Please watch this video. I don't have any subscribers. But yes, myelin is the white matter in your brain, and it literally increases in density if you learn something. This helps you to learn more going forward. It opens new neural pathways in your brain, and that makes the electrical signals that are going off in your brain travel faster, which means that you can learn so much faster and have a much bigger capacity for how much you can take in. There is also a lot within dementia that has been linked to the decrease in the density of myelin. So you are literally staving off dementia by learning something new. Yes, you are never too old to learn something new. I am just about to hit 30. It's very sad. So exercise your brain. Like, you might as well, right? So number 2, you actually make connections between the things that you've already learned and the new things that you've learned. This helps you apply the knowledge that you've just got to other everyday life kind of happenings. A lot of boxers have said that learning dancing, for example, has really helped them in the past. Sports aren't the only things that works for. You can say if you learn lots of new languages, you'll probably get better at coding very quickly, because your capacity to take in new language just improves. So tip 3 feels a bit of a stupid one to say, but you become more of an interesting person to talk to. The funniest thought just came into my head of someone that's never learned anything, and you just sit there and you ask them something and they just... But really, so what what I'm kind of getting at is anything that interests you. If you learn something new about it, and maybe you're single, perhaps you can make a connection with someone that way. Maybe if you've met someone new and their whole thing is that they're really into a particular sport, maybe their whole thing is that they're into a particular culture, maybe they're a completely different culture from you. If you already know something about their religion or their heritage or the history of their country, you've got something to talk about. So moving on, number 4, given the current international climate that we are in, you pretty much have to stay at home. It's very well known, if you've done any sort of management course, or if you are a manager in your company, I'm sure you've been told that continuous professional development is really important, mostly because it beats boredom. And that is what they want to do. They want to keep their staff entertained. They want to keep them engaged in what they are doing. So if you are sat at home and you are bored because you've got nothing to do, because none of us do have anything to do, go and learn something. You get a strange sense of achievement from it. That whole thing with like video games and mobile games in particular, just giving you that continuous sort of sense of achievement. You can have it for real. Go and learn something. So number 5, and the final benefit, it can help you adapt to change. Now, if you're going to try and tell me that the whole world hasn't changed in the last year, I'm going to call you up. Being able to learn really quickly helps you to adapt to your whole life when massive things are changing. For example, if you've had a baby recently, that's something completely new in your life that you've never been able to deal with. if you've been continuously learning throughout your life, you are actually going to be able to be a better father or a better mother or whatever you choose to the child. Just because you can learn so much quicker than everyone else. It's a big part of staying happy, is being able to deal with new situations being thrown at you. Most of the time people are caught off guard by something, especially like in financial situations, and that's it, like everything goes to pot and you don't know how to change and you don't know how to adapt your lifestyle. For example, if you were particularly rich before the beginning of the whole lockdown, then you lost your job, and now what do you even do? Maybe you have to move your business online. Maybe you have to find a way to restructure your whole business. Maybe you have to get new clients in. If you're going to be able to learn all of the ways of developing that quickly, if you're going to be able to move with the pace of social media, if you're going to be able to move with the pace of the whole digital movement, the information age, then you're going to be able to continue to succeed and be your best self. So the final sort of bonus tip, if you want to call it that, is more something to do with like choosing something. Like, how do I choose something new to learn? Because perhaps you're going to come away from this video and be like, oh, do you know what, it's a really good idea to learn something, but you don't even know where to start. So the most important thing with that is, because you're going to have to really commit to it, and as I've said in previous videos, like at least a minute a day, it has to be something that is super relevant to you. Never mind what you think you could show off in front of your friends, never mind what you think that your family want you to learn, never mind all of the peer pressure that's involved with it. You have to have an end goal in mind. It has to be something like, if you want to learn something to do with your job, it has to be something that you can present to your boss as like, I know how to do this now. Or maybe if you're like me, I'm trying to learn Japanese because I want to visit the country one day, and I want to be able to speak to the natives there in their language. I want to be able to read road signs. If I get lost, I want to be able to order my food comfortably. I want to be able to ask questions. I want to be able to just introduce myself and maybe make a new friend while I'm there. So that is super relevant to me. That's something that I want to do. Potentially I could form that into something to do with work in the future, but right now it's just for me. I also mentioned in another video that I want to learn how to drive, and I can't at the moment, so it's good for me to have a backup plan, I guess. So they are your main benefits for learning something new, and the reasons why you should, and a little bit about choosing something relevant for you to learn. So please subscribe, yeah? Please like the video if you got some value from it. I'm going to continue bringing these videos to you every week. Hopefully I can help some people, I guess. That's what I'm really trying to do. So please comment on the video if there is something that you want me to elaborate on, if there's something else that I can help you with. Please let me know if there is any more information that you'd like me to bring to you. Perhaps you have some ideas for videos that you want to see in the future. We are just about coming up to the end of the series for this set of videos, so we are going to move on to something new. Other than that, thanks so much for watching the video, and I'll see you next time. See ya!